Just before the video starts, I want to say that this was all filmed before the COVID-19 regulations were put in place in Ireland. Nobody in this video has broken the social distancing guidelines, and we encourage you not to either. Employ social distancing until this pandemic is past, and it'll pass quicker. Thank you. Hi there, my name is Benny Michaels, and welcome to the Benny Michaels Documentary Corner, where I cover a topic that interests both you and me. Now, on this episode, I noticed that a lot of you, an overwhelming amount in fact, were asking me to cover the video Cooking by Vexwrath Gaming. Now, this was lucky for me, as this video interested me when I came across it a while back, and so I decided to look into it. So I've taken a trip to the hometown of the creator, Vexwrath, to discuss with him his smash hit video. I first contacted the creator of Cooking, Cowie, a few months back, and since then we've been chatting, and he allowed me to sit down with him and discuss his video. So, Cowie, thank you for sitting down with me today.
It's no problem. My pleasure.
Alright, Dave, how we doing, bud? We're rolling, we're going, it's... Alright, Dave, how we doing, bud?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm pretty great, actually.
Ah, great.
Yeah, so let's talk about cooking.
Yeah, let's
talk about cooking.
Yeah, what do you want to know about it?
So, what inspired you to make cooking?
Well, one day, me and David, we were just tossing about, on an evening. And we decided, it'd be fun to make.
You were one of the three characters in Cooking, kind of a side character, and a few of the jokes.
Yeah, that was kind of our dynamic back then. Cal is a funny guy. Cowie too, right? But yeah, that was kind of our dynamic. We'd make jokes. I'd often be the butt of the jokes.
That's a shame. Though I will say I liked your character. Definitely one of my top three in the video.
Thank you.
Well, in the beginning of the video, Mr. Sanchez says, "Welcome to." Actually, let's just roll the clip, shall we?
Okay.
Alright lads, welcome to episode... the first one. Clip roll.
This really interested me. This really interested me, as no further videos came out at all on the Vexwrath Gaming channel. Were there intentions to make further episodes to this series of sorts?
Oh yeah, there were intentions. We were going to do this thing called The Show. Where it was meant to be like this fun kind of play on how, we would make a video for every different time.
Wow, okay. But what happened to this project?
I don't know, we just didn't really do it. Plans fell through, I guess.
That's a real shame. This video is a personal favorite of mine. Definitely one of my favorites on the site. Now, what was your experience filming the video?
So we were just sitting around one Friday night, and was like, let's make a party of a cooking show. And so yeah, we just did it.
Interesting.
Yeah, we went off the cuff. Is a funny guy. Cowie is not really. Cowie is kind of a funny guy.
Yes. At one point you took over as the cameraman. Now, was that planned?
No, not really. Just sort of ran into Cowie while he was recording, and we just pretended he was dead.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite part of the video. So none of it was scripted?
No.
Oh. Was there any significant meaning behind the decision to make crepes?
No, we just had what we needed to make crepes, so we made crepes.
Okay, well, one thing I've always wondered is, the video's called Cooking, but you never actually cook. The closest thing you get to cooking is the mix on the pan. Now, what can you tell me about this?
There's not really any meaning behind it. We just thought we had enough stuff filmed, we had enough material to put together as a joke, and kind of messed up the mix halfway through, so we just kind of scrapped it.
Oh, so no deeper meaning?
No.
Now, can you give me any confirmation about the rumors that both and Cowie are known cocaine abusers?
Sorry, what?
Well, just here it says that there's evidence in the video, an admission of sorts, in which talks about the cocaine kept in your desks. A couple days later, police busted him for 10 pounds of stuff.
Really? No, that's a load of crap. I was talking to him yesterday.
You got me, I was playing a joke on you.
Pretty joke if you ask me.
Arguably one of the funniest video is when gets a phone call. Now, if you turn on the subtitles in this part of the video, you can actually see talking about bombs in Central Park. Can you tell us about this joke?
Nah, Mom just called them, you know. I recorded it. I thought there would be some pretty funny potential, so I used it, kind of turned it into a meme, you know.
And is there any correlation between this alleged joke and the actual bombing that happened on the 22nd of April 2018 in Central Park?
What the fuck are you on about? You wrote bombing in Central Park 22nd of April 2018 on a piece of paper and marker.
No, I did not.
I can still see the marker on your hands.
You got me. Good job, man. That was a little joke I was playing on you, a little funny for the interview, you know. Haha.
Wasn't a funny joke, man.
Well, Dave, thanks for your time.
All right, thanks, Benny.
Thanks for your time, Cowie. Now we have an interview set up with Dave later. Do you think you can get us in contact with this?
I'll cut this, man. Cut it out.
Look, just give me his number.
No, man, I can't. He can't be in the books. He doesn't want to be contacted. I can't do this.
Man, does he know who the I am?
He wouldn't give a if you were Bill Gates.
Let's calm the down.
Oh, it's not that hard. Just give me his contact.
No, I'm not going to give you contact. He'd end me. He would end me.
No.
I don't want to
Get it.
At this point, I was stunted as to what to do. I had spent days searching for the true identity of Mr. Sanchez, but I couldn't find it anywhere. 2 weeks after the initial interviews, I was at a loss. I felt like a failure. I wasn't even sure if I could put this out. But then, like a miracle from the sky, I got it. A text from an unknown Instagram to our own Instagram, PR Productions official, that had Mr. Sanchez's phone number attached. After a lot of negotiation, he finally agreed to sit down with me for an interview.
Well, Mr. Sanchez, thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. So, tell me about cooking.
Well, me and my friends, my acquaintances, we decided we were just having a nice time, having a sleepover. We decided, hey, cooking shows are absolute and piss easy, so let's do one. Let's have a cooking show. We'll be better than Gordon Ramsay. And we were.
Fair enough. And how was your experience when filming?
Oh, I was obviously the star of the show. It was hard dealing with certain elements of the cast, but they were mostly quite comedic people. The clone of David we had at the time was also quite a comedic person. We did have to go through him at the end, as we always do.
When you're talking about the eggs, you referenced two people in particular. Tell me, what is the significance of these names within the overarching story?
A great classmate of mine. At the time, he had gotten a buzz cut. He looked perfectly spherical, like in Drake and Josh, where Josh gets the game sphere and he says it's spherical. That was.
Okay. And if you don't mind, I have one more question before you go.
Okay.
So, when I was asking Kelly about contacting you for this interview, he seemed hesitant to give me your contact info. Why would that be?
Because Mr. Michaels, he knows better. He knows better, Mr. Michaels.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Sanchez.
You're welcome. Don't touch me.
Leave the mug there. That guy's terrifying.
Well, surprisingly enough, there's nothing too interesting here, apart from the project known as The Show that was cancelled by the crew behind Cooking. This is a real shame to me. But hey, if you liked this video, be sure to leave a like down below, and comment what you enjoyed about this video.
Cack. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever done. He brought us out to like the middle of nowhere. We're filming these who made like the dumbest I've ever seen. It's not even on YouTube anymore. It's unlisted. You can't even see it. Who's gonna understand what's even going on?
Also, if you like this documentary and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. See them in your sub box. Also, go follow us on Instagram at PR Productions Official. Also, a big thanks to our cameraman Tom at SpriteLad on Instagram. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Benny Michael's Documentary Corner.